Hey everyone, welcome to RideWire. Today we are diving deep into the 2026 Bajaj Pulsar N160VS arrives as one of the most anticipated upgrades in the Pulsar lineup, and in this video, we're diving deep into everything this new machine brings to the table. Welcome back to Gear Shift Hub, where we break down the hottest new launches in the motorcycle world with real-world insights, performance talk, and ownership-focused details. Today's focus is the N160VS, a bike that aims to push the 160cc street fighter category into a new era of refinement, aggression, and smarter everyday usability. If you're planning to buy a new bike in 2026 and want something that blends performance, technology, and affordability, the N160VS is definitely going to catch your attention. Bajaj has clearly taken the already successful N160 platform and elevated it with visual enhancements, mechanical tweaks, and new features that make this bike feel more premium and modern. Starting with the engine and performance, the 2026 Pulsar N160VS continues to run its 164.8cc, single-cylinder, 2-valve, oil-cooled engine, but now with a revised combustion chamber and an updated EQ map. This refinement results in crisper throttle response, smoother power delivery, and better fuel efficiency. The bike produces around 16 PS of power and 14.7 Nm of torque, which might sound familiar on paper, but the experience on the road is noticeably sharper thanks to shorter gearing and the lower ratios and a slight reduction in overall vibrations. Bajaj has also optimized the mid-range punch, making the N160VS perfect for quick overtakes and city maneuvering. Whether you're commuting through tight traffic or cruising at 90 km/h on the highway, the bike feels more planted and confident than the previous generation. The gear shifts are smoother, and the clutch action is lighter, making it more comfortable during long hours of riding. Another major improvement comes in the form of better heat management. The revised oil cooling setup ensures that the engine retains consistent performance even in harsh summer conditions, something that Pulsar fans will definitely appreciate. When it comes to design, the 2026 N160VS takes a more premium and sporty direction. Bajaj has refined the tank shrouds, added sharper lines, and improved the fit and finish across the body panels. The new Versus edition introduces a dual-tone paint scheme with metallic accents and a matte finish option that gives the bike a more mature, street fighter-inspired look. The LED projector headlamp remains one of the best in the segment, but now it's paired with wider DRLs that enhance visibility and road presence. Bajaj has also tweaked the tail section for a sleeker, more aerodynamic aesthetic. The seat cushioning has been improved, making long rides more comfortable without compromising on the sporty riding posture. The handlebar setup continues to offer a balanced mix between upright ergonomics and aggressive control, perfect for both daily commuting and spirited weekend rides. You also get a redesigned exhaust hand can with the deeper and throaty note that adds more character to the ride experience. The Pulsar N160VS also gets significant upgrades in features and technology. One of the biggest additions is the new fully digital instrument cluster with Bluetooth connectivity. Riders can now access call and message notifications, trip analytics, and turn-by-turn navigation through the Bajaj Ride Connect app. That display layout is crisp and easy to read even under direct sunlight. Bajaj has also included a ride stats feature, allowing riders to analyze their top speed, distance, and fuel consumption after every ride. The bike continues to offer dual-channel ABS, but braking performance has improved thanks to updated 280mm front and 230mm rear discs that now provide more bite and better heat resistance. Suspension tuning has been refined as well, with the front telescopic forks receiving stiffer damping to handle corners more confidently while still absorbing potholes and bumps effectively. The rear monoshock is now adjustable, giving riders more control over comfort and firmness. With better grip from the newly designed MRF tires, the N160VS feels more stable during aggressive leaning and sudden braking. Another defining aspect of the 2026 N160VS is its overall riding dynamics. Bajaj has balanced the weight distribution to make the bike feel lighter during turns, yet stable at high speed. The chassis has been subtly strengthened, reducing chassis flex and offering more precision during cornering. For new riders, the N160VS remains extremely friendly, easy to control, smooth in power delivery, and predictable in handling. For experienced riders, the improved torque curve and sharper front-end feedback make it more enjoyable, especially during short bursts of acceleration. The exhaust note has been retuned to sound fuller at low RPMs and sportier at high RPMs, giving the ride a more engaging feel. Even the seat height has been optimized so that riders of various heights can comfortably plant their feet at a stop. It's these small but meaningful improvements that make the N160VS more versatile than ever. In terms of practical usability, the 2026 Pulsar N160VS continues to be a cost-effective motorcycle with great fuel economy. Depending on riding style, you can expect an average fuel efficiency of 48 km/L. Maintenance costs remain low, and spare parts are widely accessible thanks to Bajaj's extensive service network. The bike also features a USB Type-C charging port to keep your phone powered. Storage under the seat is enough for basic tools, insurance papers, and a compact raincoat. The build quality feels more premium, with better paint durability and improved panel strength. Now, let's talk about pricing. The 2026 Bajaj Pulsar N160VS is expected to launch at a price range of a superscript 11.45 lakh to a superscript 11.52 lakh ex showroom depending on the city and variant. While it sits slightly higher than the standard N160, the added features, refined styling, and improved performance justify the price difference. Compared to rivals like the Apache RTR 164 volts, Yamaha FZS, and Honda's Blade, the N160VS offers a stronger mix of technology, performance, and design. Finally, the biggest unique selling point of the Pulsar N160VS is its balance. Bajaj has created a motorcycle that manages to feel sporty without being uncomfortable, modern without being overly complex, and powerful without sacrificing mileage. With its upgraded features, improved engine tuning, sharper styling, and excellent value for money proposition, the N160VS stands out as one of the most complete 160cc bikes of 2026. Whether you're a student, a daily commuter, or a weekend touring enthusiast, this bike adapts to your lifestyle effortlessly. It's clear that Bajaj has listened to rider feedback and focused on delivering a refined, feature-packed machine that still carries the spirit of the Pulsar name: raw, reliable, and ready for action. The 2026 Pulsar N160VS is not just an upgrade. It's a statement that the Pulsar brand continues to evolve with the needs of the modern rider. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment on what you think of this new cruiser. Until next time, ride safe, ride free, and keep your wheels turning.